So it's not that I want to secure ranks or something, but yeah, just to check the level of paper, I went there.
So guys, he won't take your seat. Don't worry.
yeah. Coding test is specifically for Google, and I was sitting in 1.1. I was sitting in Google, Qualcomm, and Microsoft. And this is one thing I have to tell you: even if you are doing your masters in ML, AI, and if you want to get into top companies, it's not that they will just ask you ML questions. Almost every top company, even for ML roles, all in all, like you get resources, lot of resources. And now what I've heard from a few students who just did M.Tech from IITB, the number of resources and the investments in AI have increased a lot.
Okay.
So it's
Let me ask you, how did you come up with like this role that you are currently as a GATE educator? Only we are like explicitly starting
Right.
only specifically for DA.
Yeah, GATE DA students, and last year we finished the entire GATE DA course. This was the first course in market. Like everyone was starting, but like we were the first ones.
So, alright, let's come to the next question. So let's discuss about the M.Tech curriculum that we have. Like we both are from IITB, so we can talk briefly about the curriculum that they offer to the like in the M.Tech program, basically M.Tech TA-ship.
Right.
So like we have two major components in M.Tech. Okay, the first one is the credits, the minimum credits you need to complete in order to complete your degree. And those credits can be completed against the courses.
Right.
Okay, so like we have to take around 10 courses.
Yeah, 60 credits we had to do. I think like so 6 credits per subject or something like that.
More or less total 8 to 10 courses.
Correct.
Plus a major component comes from M.Tech project.
Correct.
MTB.
Around 50% of the weightage was just in the entire degree was just from the M.Tech project.
M.Tech project, and which is divided across 2 semesters,
Right.
third semester and fourth semester.
Right.
And the foundation starts from the second semester, which is
Correct.
the seminar in which we need to read the research papers in order to start with your MTP in the summer that we used to get after the first year. So like if a student is going to IITB, like most of them, like many of them will go. So if a student is going to IITB, so the major confusion that comes up just after completing the first semester is to which domain he or she should opt in order to pursue his masters, because MTP will be the core. MTP will be the spirit of like his or her master's program.
Right.
So how he or she should opt for the various programs, various options that IITB offers in like for masters.
Correct. So not just IIT Bombay, I'll speak about all colleges. Like ISC mein, like we used to hear ki there are 3 different domains in which courses are sitting, and generally like जैसे इस बार topper stock भी की हमने, like students are confused like how should we choose, like which particular domain of expertise we need to opt in.
I was discussing this with one of the student. He was like very much concerned about not only for the college, like he was also trying to discover all the profs and all the projects that these colleges have.
Yeah. So one thing, like there are a few people who do a lot of research before it, or like if you have already chosen कि like मेरे को ये professor पसंद आ रहा है, ये project पसंद आ रहा है, and I have to do that, then it's very good. Like there were few students with us also, like they had a very clear mind कि I have to go in systems or theoretical computer science, like that.
Yeah.
Back then in our time, we didn't had any specialization in ML because our degree was not M.Tech in AI.
Yeah.
And
computer science master's program.
Correct. And in first semester, like students used to take like different courses and explore like how the curriculum is, how are they liking it. And I think we both also followed the same path. I don't think कि like हमने decide किया था like पहले से कि like we have to do ML or deep learning. See, we both had our M.Tech thesis in medical image domain. Like it was image processing, deep learning on specifically on medical images.
CNNs
and UNets and all.
Yeah.
So, and it was under Professor Suyash Avte, like he is in IIT Bombay, and we both had the same guide in M.Tech thesis. So in first sem, like I didn't know कि मेरे को ML में जाना है. Like I just knew basic terminology about ML. Now students are blessed कि there is a GATE DA, they already know कि LLMs and AI are growing. There
Like
is
if
a
someone
GATE
is like preparing for GATE DA,
Yeah.
the basic foundation of all these machine learning courses, even if he
Yeah.
is opting for GATE, he's opting for a M.Tech program in computer sciences, like
Right,
pretty
right.
much smooth for him.
Yeah, it's already laid. Like
Yeah.
they know
Correct,
basics
correct.
of ML,
Right,
AI.
right.
We didn't. We had to take foundations of ML course and all. And there I came to know, like when I studied FML from Sunita ma'am, like I remember like I used to enjoy those classes a lot. Like ML बहुत अच्छे से समझ में आता था, specifically because of the love for maths. So like I used to love ML courses, and that's when I explored different seminar like professors like कि like कहाँ मैं research कर सकता हूँ. So I took seminar jointly under Professor Sunita and Suyash.
Yeah, I remember that.
And you took seminar under Professor Suyash.
Yeah.
And we did some like exploration, like read a lot of research papers and presented it in the medical image domain.
Yeah.
And from there our M.Tech thesis continued in that domain. But like the idea is, the crux is कि you don't need to decide before going there. Like see 90% of the population there like won't have an idea. उनको idea नहीं होगा like what they have to do after going there. It's very much okay कि after BTech you don't know what domain you want to pursue. And as we discussed, वहाँ पे सब कुछ flow में होता है, right? Like there will be flow, and in that flow you will just know. So what you can do is in first semesters in such IITs, you can take different domain subjects. Like we took DBMS, that was under theoretical computer science, and we took algorithms that came under theoretical computer science.
Yeah.
And we took foundations of ML, which came in ML.
I remember we took cryptography as well.
Right. For the first few
Yeah,
sessions.
yeah.
So like you can try different subjects, and it's not necessary that you have to do your masters or thesis in one particular domain. Just go and decide after taking courses like what you want to opt. And that's how we landed under Suyash, and like the journey, like the M.Tech went really well. After that, like the research that we did, the thesis that we presented, I think like our projects were different, and sir specifically put us on different projects. I remember because
I used to do that.
yeah, we were roommates, and he like that was it. Like so we learned different things from there. But yeah, mostly the models that we trained, and see IITs have a lot of like the infra is great. Resources are great. You'll get access to GPUs timely. Back then, like it was like when we did it in 2019, there was like 2020, 2021, there was still crunch. I used to remember कि PhD लेके बैठ गया कोई GPUs को, like we had a PhD and we just like रात को बैठे हैं कि कब free होगा so that हम हमारी training लगा सके. So these things happen, but all in all, like you get resources, a lot of resources. And now what I've heard from a few students who just did M.Tech from IIT Delhi, the number of resources and the investments in AI have increased a lot.
Okay.
So it's more easier to get
for these GPUs.
Correct.
Start your training.
Yeah, correct. So that is happening, and from there like we went like our journey started in ML world, and in 2 years I think it was completely shifted, and 5 courses or 4 or 5 in first sem were from different domains.
Yeah.
But after that I think the remaining 5-6 subjects were all pretty much inclined towards image computing.
Yeah,
or
because once your seminar in MTP is clear now,
Right.
you will be working under Professor X or Professor Y, then your like majority of the courses which are remained are inclined in like so
In
that
that area.
they can help in your
correct.
MTP.
And professor also suggests कि like
Yeah, right.
you should take medical image computing, and
in the
and-
third or fourth semester.
yeah, and TA-ship is also sorted. You have to do TA-ship for some courses. Mostly people do the TA-ship under their professor only, like
Yeah.
the guide. So it's like after that it's very smooth. So don't worry too much. If you have that doubt, just go with the flow, and after going there, explore different courses, different options which are there, and from there you can take up anything.
So basically, in a nutshell, there are 2 categories here. The first one is pretty much clear about what they need.
Mm-hmm.
It is sorted for them.
Right.
The second one, like who is not clear that
Mm-hmm.
what should be opted for masters, so he should go with MT head and then explore all these options which are
Right.
available in the first semester, and then decide accordingly based on his or her interest.
Correct. And from my experience, the number of students in first pool is very less. So it's okay to be in the second pool and not know anything before going there.
Yeah, like just go with a free mindset.
Right.
Now like you have completed your first year, you know what will be your MTP, who will be your guide.
Right.
अब दौड़ आती है प्लेसमेंट्स की.
Correct.
तो अब फर्स्ट ईयर पूरा खत्म हो गया.
Mm-hmm.
अब क्या स्टार्ट होता है?
Right, and so it's just placement. You can watch the series Hostel Days, and I'm very much related to that. The placement season goes crazy in IITs. It was very much different from our B.Tech college. In IITs and top premier institutes, it's generally like a short marathon. Like I'll say, like it's like 5 to 10 day season in which almost all companies come. Like
but the prep starts just
Correct.
after the mid semester of the third.
correct,
that
correct.
you
Or
have.
even like just after the first year. So I like
Just after the first year, the prep starts for the students.
Right,
but
right,
the
right.
formal exams, the coding test, just start after the mid semester.
So I can walk you through the journey. I was the department placement coordinator for our batch.
Mhm.
So I actually like in my BTech only I had interest in coding as well. So while I was like writing Gate, I was also giving contests on CodeChef, Codeforces, and other platforms. And I wrote ICPC as well in my BTech.
Mhm.
So I had like good foundations of competitive programming. And this is one thing I have to tell you. Even if you're doing your masters in ML, AI, and if you want to get into top companies, it's not that they will just ask you ML questions. Almost every top company, even for ML roles, will ask you competitive programming or
It is.
programming as well.
It is the first step.
Correct.
Even after
Yeah.
whatever role like you are going for,
Mm-hmm.
basic data structures round, basic competitive round will always be there.
Right. So for any branch student, that's why Gate DA preparation again helps you there.
Yeah,
In
they
Gate
have-
DA, they have added
they have-
programming
they
in
have
Python and DSA.
Deliberately added that specific subject of like from computer science.
Right. So it's just testing your logical skills,
Yeah, you have-
and you have to build that skill. कि like 45 minute के round में Google में मेरे को 2 question लगाने हैं. Like how will I do that? So it's not just the knowledge of DSA, it's the speed also.
Mhm.
You have to build that. And I think like in third semester, the entire 6 months go in that. The students are taking courses, doing MTP, and along with that, there will be again like campus. इसमें like helps you a lot. Specifically in IIT Bombay, we used to run those programs, right? Weekly tests.
Weekly
Test
programming
to
test, yeah.
So the institutes will help you doing that. Like they will help you prepare for the interviews, and that's what happened. Like
They also arrange few mock interviews.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I used to be in that circle. I conducted those tests for the batch. That was a good experience. Like helped me learning as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I all in all, like the entire batch was like preparing for interviews. And then the D day comes. It was 1st December. I remember it's I think always like 1st to 10th December.
Yeah.
The first phase of placements happen in IIT Bombay and all IITs. I think.
All IITs.
Yeah.
It is. It starts like yeah.
Yeah. So like in 1.1 there was like I already cracked the coding round and the coding test specifically for Google. And I was sitting in 1.1. I was sitting in Google, Qualcomm, and Microsoft.
Okay.
So and they ask you priority order before.
Yeah, based on the interviews that you are giving.
Right.
you have
So
priority.
if a company X selects you,
Yeah.
the topmost company which is in your priority order which selects you will get that.
And then you are like
Right. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
done, and then you cannot sit in placements
your
after
name
that.
will be crossed from the
Right,
placement list then.
Yeah. और वो companies arrange ही वैसे करते हैं, like generally based on popularity, different factors like package and all.
Yeah, how big is the company and how much like they are
Right.
giving
Paying.
in the compensation?
Yeah. And generally धोखा नहीं होता. Like what we hear from lot of other colleges is कि like companies tell something and then give some other package like 4 साल का एक साथ.
This is a very good thing with IITB.
Right.
What they say to companies is you just tell us the CTC or the compensation of the first year that you will be providing.
Right.
Not the entire 4 years of compensation.
Yeah. Right.
Just the first year.
Right. So in most of the colleges you will see they will say कि Microsoft gave 70 lakh
Right.
per play package, and if you drill down you will see कि वो उसमें से 40 लाख का component stock का है जो कि 4 साल में मिलेगा.
हाँ. Correct.
Right,
तो
and
फर्स्ट ईयर में से 30 वैसे ही कम हो गया अगर पहले साल का 10 है तो.
Right.
तो वो 70 हो गया 40.
Right, and IIT Bombay doesn't allow that.
हाँ, वो मना कर
In the
देते हैं.
platform they will write exactly कि first year का base package ये रहेगा,
हाँ.
stocks first year इतने
हाँ,
मिलेंगे,
हाँ.
bonus इतना रहेगा, so
हाँ,
that
और
you
वो CTC होगा.
right,
ये
and
बहुत
that's
अच्छी चीज है.
and I think mostly top institutes do that. They don't want their students to be like unknown from the reality, and that was very good. Like, and I picked Google as my first choice, and like I got it. Like I was really happy. Then I was waiting for your placement and the entire batch's placement. Like because of the DPC thing, we couldn't like we have to wait for the entire batch. And generally there is a tradition key like
Yeah.
when the entire batch gets placed,
Placement
then
party
only
used to
party
have.
happens. Unluckily for us, like everything was online, so we didn't.
It's a very good ritual that we have. Like until unless like not all are placed, we do not used to celebrate.
Yeah.
So it's a good thing.
So after after that, like this after the placements, I think like the next semester went pretty much very quickly. It was very chill. Again, like
just like this.
Yeah, it's like you're just waiting and like filling the forms for the company and like joining. So after that, I think like the company journey started for both of us. Like this was pretty much about the IIT Bombay journey.
Like we discussed about the entire 2-year journey that we had at IITB. Yeah, so yeah, it was amazing time.
Right.
That we spent there. All right, so yeah, it was good hearing the entire 2-year journey, discussing entire 2-year journey with you. So now let's come on the next phase. Next phase is I'm not talking about your our professional job. I'm not talking about Google. Let's keep aside. So I need to let me ask you, how did all these education and all, how did you come up with this role that you are currently as a GATE educator?
Right. So when I was in M.Tech, like final semester after placements, we were free, right? So again, like Ravi said, credit goes to Ravi sir. Like he made me a teacher as well. So he invited me to join with him, and we started teaching together.
For computer science?
For computer science,
Okay.
Specifically maths. I used to teach maths,
Discrete
discrete
mathematics.
maths and
LA.
engineering maths and like probability stats, all
Okay.
those. So graph theory and all. Because again, I was good at math. I started with maths and students loved it.
Mhm.
And Ravi sir used to guide me like how to teach. I was like really bad initially, and from there the teaching journey started. And I have been an educator for the last 3.5 years. Like after that time, so that's how it is. Like Ravi sir introduced KS field mein, and since then I have been teaching with him like different subjects. Last year it happened ki GATE started DA paper 2024, and in 2024 we didn't had any coachings, and I was even not aware like what to do. I was just teaching CS subjects. But after 2024 paper, I just thought ki this is the moment. Like this is where we have to be. Like this is what we have to teach. This is the future, and it like हमें दिख रही है एक नई ब्रांच बनती हुई like data science and AI.
Mhm.
Just like computer science started in 90s and it splitted from electronics, we are now in a transition phase where data science and AI as a branch is evolving from computer science. It was a specialization under CS, but now it is becoming a branch. In our B.Tech college now, I just went in MBM. Now they have B.Tech in AI as well.
Yeah, they have yes.
Yeah,
Correct.
so
They have
and
started picking up students
Right.
for that branch.
yeah, so almost all colleges now are starting a B.Tech in AI as well.
Yeah.
So that's how the impact is, like how much the impact is. Like the departments are being built,
Mhm.
professors are getting hired, and like every college is having now a department and a B.Tech and M.Tech course in AI and data science, right? And GATE DA is gaining popularity along with it. Like
Mhm.
2024, 2025, you see an increase in number of students. Right now, around 50,000 students write GATE
Yeah,
DA.
50 to 55.
Right.
Yes.
And
Right.
this will increase. I feel like in 2-3 years, 5 years, this will match computer science. So
Match or even beat?
that I'm not sure of, but at least match. Like that's
Okay.
what I hope for.
Okay.
And that's where I need to be, because see, my domain is ML. Like we learned ML in my masters, and I learned that. I already am teaching maths from a long time. So and ML AI I know, and there are no good coachings anywhere for GATE DA. Everywhere they are just hiring people right now and evolving GATE DA educators.
But there are also not in depth, they are not discussing those all the subjects that you have in the DA curriculum in that much
Right.
which is
So
required for the curriculum.
Right. I'll tell you what is happening. See, like different coachings have GATE CS faculty. So and like 50-60% of the
And they are very good.
they're excellent.
CS faculties are very good.
Right. They're experienced and excellent faculty,
Yeah.
right? But the thing is, the level of depth required for GATE DA is different from CS.
When it comes to mathematics
Right.
background.
And I should say programming DSA, the level of depth required is lesser.
Correct.
DBMS, the level of depth required is lesser. But for maths, it's much higher.
Even though like DP we don't have in DA curriculum.
Right. So you will see like 50% of the course I agree should be covered by there, but you actually need more evolved educators for GATE DA. This is a new branch creating, and that's where I need to be. Like I just feel like, because of the love for maths and the passion for ML,
Okay.
I just think ki, like, we have to be in this market and we have to target GATE DA. And that's what I started. That's why last year I completely focused on GATE DA course.
Even though we can teach CS subjects,
Right. Yeah.
then only we are like explicitly starting
Right.
only specifically for DA.
GATE DA students, and last year we finished the entire GATE DA course. This was the first course in market. Like everyone was starting, but like we were the first
Like
ones.
that went really well.
And it went really well, and I heard a lot of compliments from students ki, like, so and so coaching mein, like, your content is just getting copied. I take it as compliment because like
It's
that,
okay,
that
it's
used to happen for Ravi sir for CS. So,
It's
and
okay.
I want this to happen. Like, we should be the first ones for DA, and we should have excellent course for DA. And
we are in that process.
we are in that
We are
process.
in that process.
So last year we built like the entire course. We got some
The
feedback.
foundation is already laid.
Right. So we are using that course and we are improving on the feedback that we got, and
Correct.
that's how like we started this journey. And that's why we start like I thought of starting a channel with you, like like the ML Hub. And the vision for ML Hub is not just why the ML Hub. We both can answer this. Like it's not just ki we want to teach GATE DA students. Right now we have content for that and we are targeting that. But slowly we want to build an ML community. That's why it's a one-stop hub for ML
Right.
solutions. We are starting with GATE DA, but soon we want to launch more courses on machine learning, AI, the specialization on LLMs, everything that comes under this domain. Basically, this new branch that is creating.
Right. All
So-
the substreams that can be
The-
put inside
Right.
this umbrella.
Correct.
The machine
And-
learning umbrella.
Yeah, and some students ask like, will DSA be there? DSA comes under this umbrella, right?
Right.
Because if you want to get placed, you need to know DSA.
Correct.
So we will soon like start that as well, and that is what the vision is. That is why like we both have started this journey. We hope that like we get like the love that we got last year, and it increases only. So yeah, like that's the vision of this channel, and that's the vision of the course.
All right. Then it was, yeah. So like in the meanwhile, we like slightly deviated from the crux of this talk, which is topper's talk. So you also secured All India rank 6 in GATE DA 2025. So walk us through like how
Yeah.
it feels.
Yeah, it's crazy. We can call it topper's talk. Like it's in succession to that only. Although I was not a student of this course, but I was a teacher of the course, and I didn't learn anything which I didn't teach the students. Like that is one thing I can say. So all the learning which I got was from teaching the students.
Okay.
Like jo padhaya, and while I was teaching, like my probability stats, ML, DSA, the concepts which I taught got a lot better. And for the other subjects, I just saw your notes. For AI, I just saw your notes one day before exam,
Okay.
and I was able to actually my all the questions in AI were correct just by watching the notes. Like
This
imagine,
time AI was not that difficult.
like, but still I compliment. Like you have to take the compliment. I just read the notes in 2 hours for AI, and all the questions were right. So like imagine if someone watches your AI series, like what will happen. And yeah, like we got excellent feedback from other students as well. They also got very good ranks. And coming to my journey for like GATE DA AIR 6, I didn't plan it. I am not going to use it. I just went there for students ki, like after the exam I can do a session how the paper was, and just to see the level of paper.
And at the same time increase the awareness about this stream because like it is very new.
Right. So it's not that I want to secure ranks or something, but yeah, just to check the level of paper, I went there.
So guys,
and-
he won't take your seat. Don't worry.
yeah. So yeah, that's why I wrote it, and I'm happy to get 975 score and rank 6. I think this will tell students also that we are capable of teaching the GATE DA subjects. I wanted a credential with me because see, I had a GATE CS credential. You have a great GATE CS credential, but how do we explain to people that we are good at GATE DA?
Okay.
Although I am an MLE at Google, but this credential helps us to place us there. in that
Validates
field.
that like whoever is teaching you like is capable of.
Right. Yeah, hope that like it pans out well. And
It will.
yeah. So yeah, this was all about like the gate journey. I think we took more time for gate CS journey than gate DA because in gate DA there was no specific preparation strategy that had to be discussed. It was just while teaching it happened. So
All right.
I really hope next time, like this year, no student of ours was able to beat me. I really hope next time I'll be the happiest person in the world if students
beats
get
you,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hope it happens
Yeah.
in Gate 2026.
Yeah, it will definitely happen. I'll make that happen. Like, we will make that happen.
We'll deliberately like, incorrect like take out incorrect answers for the questions in that case.
Yeah. Okay, then like I think yeah, that's about the journey for Gate DA.
All right, that's great. So yeah, it was very nice interacting with you, and we relived few of the most like incredible memories that we had together in our bachelors, in our masters, and at the same time, I'm like really excited for this new journey that we
Yeah.
are starting together.
As entrepreneurs, like, now I think
it's a like very fancy term.
yeah,
Let's-
but yeah, it's like I think like it's we deserve it. Like and it's very crazy. Like I'm really liking this part of the journey. Like the last 1 month has been really like it's like pushing me up. Like and I'm liking the creating the new channel and
The best part is the amount of love and affection that we used to get with these students.
right.
The way they interact with us, the way they just talk with us.
Yeah.
It is the best part.
Yeah, definitely. Like in every topper talk, I felt that emotion in the student, and I felt that emotion in me. Ki, I was able to help someone, and that very emotion, I'll work for it forever. And I think that is the inspiration of this entire channel and the course. And we really hope you show us the same love and support our new journey. Share this channel with your friends and your college mates, and we can bring excellent and like the most amazing content there is for Gate DA and ML in general.
All right. So with this, I don't want to end this conversation, but we have.
This can keep on going, but yeah, like we'll have to end it.
ये और भी चल सकता है 1-2 घंटा. तो ठीक है. Let's end it here, and yeah, good luck.
Good luck to you as well.
Good luck to us for this journey, and yeah, all right, guys, and happy learning.
Thank you.